Drake hit me, and listen, sometimes y'all be thinking like me and Drake is like buddy, like whatever. Yeah, that's my man's, and that is my favorite rapper. But like, I'm not over here dick sucking, my nigga. When Drake told me that shit, was like, yo, bro, they had you scared. You know, I told Drake, I said, Drake, I pulled up. Are you gonna pull up? I swear I told him that. I promise.
God damn, you got pressed by Akademiks. God damn, Drake, it's over. It's over. The Ice Age is over. The Ice Age is having a collision course. The Ice Age is having a goddamn meltdown. The Iceman is dry. The dry ice. The driest of ice. You got pressed by Akademiks, Drake. Drake, you got pressed by Akademiks, bro. It's over. I don't have to play no more. I don't have to play no more. I don't have to talk about how you let this freaking I can't even freaking find this guy got this little scar right here. This triceratops. You let the big Akademiksaurus triceratops press you to oblivion, Drake. This man got a whole fucking unicorn. Huh? He a whole freaking unicorn. You let this man you let this triceratops, this freaking rhino. You let this goddamn rhino. He pressed you with another eyeball on his forehead. He got a whole nother eyeball, Drake, on his forehead. All three of them pressed you to oblivion. He said, Drake, I'll pull up. Are you gonna pull up? Are you gonna pull up, Drake? Drake, it's over. Everything is over. Gambling over. Your connects over. You got curfew. You had curfew out there in London. You did a set for 40 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, you started singing Whitney Houston. And I! Robbery. You don't have enough money to even have an event not kick you out. 40 minutes of you performing, robbing them of money. You're going broke. Akademiks, you had nerve to say, hey, you look soft out there. Drake told Akademiks, you look soft out there. Those guys pressed you and you started copping pleas. And Akademiks said, the nerve of you, Drake, the nerve of you, and your little plastic container down there. The nerve of you to come at me saying I was soft and I caught pleas. I pulled up. Are you gonna pull up? Akademiks said he told Drake, these guys called you a pedal to the metal. And they going to Toronto. Are you gonna pull up in Toronto and do your freaking Drake shit? Preston Drake on the phone. Akademiks is sick of all of y'all. He out there surviving, by the way. Like, we're not gonna get into the part that Akademiks is up there filming himself and T-Rail having a good old time. Having a good old time. And I heard the comments. The comments said that T-Rail was not about to do nothing to Akademiks because he was with his family. He didn't want to mess up Paul Pierce and, do all that. I'm like, you don't have to disrespect Paul Pierce or ruin your trip to let it be known you don't rock with Akademiks. We're not saying fight Akademiks at that particular time. Whereas you don't have to have a good time with him. You went there, you could ignore him, you could shun him, you could cuss him out. You don't have to fight him and then mess up the whole event. You had a good time with the person that you said you would slap and all these other things. So it's kind of crazy that when the troll come outside and the troll is trolling, nothing's happening to him. And you're not even you can embarrass Akademiks on camera without freaking beating him up. You could belittle him on camera, show that he's a sucker on camera without beating him up. But You didn't do that, T-Rail. So we go bypass that. Dave Free pressed Akademiks and made Akademiks cop pleas in front of Dave Free, because Dave Free is not for content. Dave Free is not out there for internet. He went to press Akademiks the right way, and Akademiks cop pleas. He weaseled his way out of it. I'm here for y'all. I'm not here for. You thought I was here to defend Drake? No, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for y'all. So Drake called Akademiks saying, "Yo, you cop pleas. You folded in front of them." And Akademiks like, "What the fuck?" The nerve! They called you a pedal to the metal for 2 years, or a year. I just feel like 2 years. Where was you at when it's time for you to show up and pop out and show somebody? No, instead, you be over there making all these little sorry ass songs. You up there making all these sorry ass songs, copping please on these sorry ass songs, trying to get a #1 hit. Huh? You going broke. And you out there crying, trying to get a #1 hit. Right? Suppressor on the one spot. I'm taking that soon. Don't worry, one song or another, rule changes. So the song, What Did I Miss? What Did I Miss is #2 to #1, Ordinary. You lost to an Ordinary song. What did I miss? The #1 spot. You missed the #1 spot. You lost to an Ordinary song. You're trying to go to country pop. You're trying to transition from hip hop and R&B or whatever you was doing. You're trying to transition from there, and you're trying to go to pop. And you ended up losing to pop. Pop don't accept you either. Alex Warren with Ordinary outdid you. You were upset. Morgan Wallen right here. You were upset that Alex Warren outdid you. They're trying to suppress the #1 spot. Pop outdid you. You cannot get no love nowhere. You can't get #1 in hip hop. You can't get #1 in pop. You made a fresh new song and you lost to Ordinary shit. This song is Ordinary. I don't know how good the song is, but you lost to pop. So no matter where you at, you can't get on fire. The Iceman is ice cold. Ice cold. You're trying your best to find ways to get popping again. You're doing song after song after song. They said you did freaking, I forgot what it was, like 9. You did like 9 or 10 songs after the beef. Something like that. I don't know if it was 9 or 19. It was something like you did 9 or 10 songs after the beef, and none of them will hit #1. You can't get to #1 spot. Nokia got snubbed. We know why. You cannot get the #1 spot. And it's bothering you that you can't get that Hot 100 spot. You're like, damn. I really lost my hit making part. The main identity I had being plastic, the main identity I had in this human flesh world was to have #1 hits. That is my freaking image. That is my plastic image in this human world, is to have hit records and have a lot of numbers. So if I'm not getting the hit records, I'm losing my identity. I'm losing my freaking brand. I'm losing my negotiation tactics. All this falls in line with losing money. You cannot tell the person, the company, that you're worth this, and that if the numbers are not adding up, if the #1 hits are not adding up. You're being suppressed, and it's suppressing all of your finances as well. It's suppressing your finances. You're selling your house for the same amount of You're selling your house the same amount you bought your house. You've got it for $75 million. You're selling it for $75 million. After freaking probably bedazzling your house and all that. The gambling problems. You're complaining about gambling. You're getting freaking cut off. London cut your freaking segment, cut your freaking festival off, and started having train times to let people know when the train times are starting for y'all to get up out of here. You have curfew in London. You're complaining about the gambling, how you can't get a win in gambling. You're complaining about the charts. I can't get a #1 hit. You're getting dissed by Akademiks. Akademiks said the nerve of this #2 hit motherfucker trying to come at me about pulling up. I got pressed. I cop please. I was available to get pressed. You're not even around to get pressed. Where do you live? Where do you live? You mad at me for getting pressed? You ain't get pressed. You ain't pull up to get pressed. Where do you live? All you do is go around there making music that's not #1 hits. You cannot find. You're trying your best to get #1 hit. It's messing up your money, your negotiation tactics. You can't figure out your contracts. You're losing a lot of money through the lawsuit. You're going for broke. You're desperate. You're so desperate that you don't even get respect from your own freaking where is it at? No, it's over here. You're not even getting respect from your own freaking your own community. This is your man's. Akademiks is your man, right? Look how aggressive he's talking to you. Look at the nature of his face. He is angry with you. He just like, yo, are you gonna pull up? So I'll pull up everywhere. Are you gonna pull up? I will say this: the troll nothing happens to the troll. That one incident with Dave Free was the most probably serious thing that ever happened to Akademiks as far as getting pressed, right? But T-Rail, that incident was crazy, and Akademiks out here he annoyed. Like, yo, I'm outside. Y'all say I can't go outside. I'm outside, and the nerve of Drake to try to tell me I'm out here doing flesh human shit. Nerve of Drake to try to tell me I was copping please, and Drake don't even freaking come outside. Drake don't even come around y'all. Drake avoids y'all. He's scared of y'all too. Are you gonna pull up? He told Drake, are you gonna pull up to TDE? They called you a pedal to the metal. They pressing me over you. Where you at? You calling me talking about I'm copping please. You weirdo? Who you think you is? The nerve of all this plastic telling flesh what to do. So yeah, so that's what it is, man. That's kind of crazy. We can see the spiral. Even Drake is turning on Akademiks. Akademiks been letting it be known that, yo, me and Drake is cool, but at the end of the day, I am all about my freaking toxic community, my own brand. Nobody pressed the Triceratops yet. He got pressed by Dave Free, which was good, but the chance that T-Rail should have did something to him, but you don't have to have a good time with him. If you have a problem with somebody, don't have a good time with them. Now I'm thinking it's all content. Now I do think it's all content, and it's all just, interactions through the freaking tube. You let the Triceratops get away with it. He keep on getting away with it. Keep on doing whatever the hell he wants. So it is what it is, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Bye.
I made Mary Jane sing, and it was dope keeping bud by the scene. Mine was always mad, my rocky place was never clean. I was told keeping in the pot is better green. Sorry, mom.